Hi, I just got the Google Gemini update in my Blazer. Just for record, I am on updates. V661.1 is the latest. It tried to install the something .401 a couple days ago and failed. That didn't seem to matter for the Gemini update. I think it was just when I got selected from whatever list there is. So, I'll show you a little bit about it. Hey Gemini, open Google Maps. Hey Google, open Google Maps.
Your connection was interrupted. Check your internet connection and try again.
Oh yeah, the typical issue where it takes a few minutes for the internet to connect. It amazes me that this is so slow. Or that it can't use my phone. Hey Google, open Google Maps. Hey, whatever, go away. Hey Google, directions to the closest Starbucks. I don't really like Starbucks, but I put it in there.
The closest one is Starbucks Coffee Company on 1st Avenue Northeast, which is about 0.4 miles away. The next one is the Starbucks on Collins Road Northeast, about 1.5 miles from you. Would you like to go to the first one, or hear more options?
Go to number 4.
Okay, navigating to Starbucks Coffee Company on 1st Avenue Northeast.
That worked. Hey Google. Hey Google. What % battery will I arrive with?
You're expected to arrive at Starbucks with 67% battery.
Hey Google, if I wanted to drive to Laramie, Wyoming, can you plan a route for that?
The fastest route to Laramie, Wyoming, is roughly 800 miles and takes about 11.5 hours, primarily following I-80 West. Along the way, you'll pass through several great places to stop. Des Moines, Iowa, a convenient early stop for a meal or a quick break at the Capitol grounds. Elkhorn, Iowa, home to a genuine Danish windmill and the Museum of Danish America if you're looking for a unique cultural detour. Omaha and Lincoln, Nebraska, perfect for a longer break. Omaha's Old Market or the Jean Leahy Mall are great for walking around. Cheyenne, Wyoming. As you get closer to your destination, you can visit the Botanic Gardens or the Wyoming State Capitol. I've shown the route and these potential stops on the map for you. Would you like to start navigation or add any of these as waypoints?
Start navigation.
Okay, navigating to Laramie, Wyoming.
That was a little verbose. Hey Google, can you add charging stops?
I found a few charging stations along your route. The first one is a Blink charging station,
Yeah, it's not working
which is a
right.
3.4 mile detour and has fast chargers available. Another option is a Charge Point charging station, also a 3.4 mile detour.
Hey Google,
would you like to add one of...
No, these are too close. Where are the ones that I need to stop at based on my battery level?
I've checked your route, and it looks like you'll arrive at your destination with 68% battery, so you don't actually need to stop for a charge on this trip.
Let me exit Starbucks one. Hey Google, directions to Laramie, Wyoming. Try this the more direct way instead of asking for a route.
I found 2 results for Laramie. The first is the city of Laramie.
That added charging stops. So I think it was because I had a Starbucks in there to begin with. So it's saying I'll arrive with 15%. Let me see, is it this one? Or this one? this one? Sorry, I need to remember that one. I think that one. Okay, so it's saying charge in Electrify America and Waukee to 90%, Lincoln to 90%, Lexington to 80%, Ogallala to 96%, and Laramie to 30%. This is the route that needs more CCS chargers on it. From Ogallala there to Cheyenne, there's almost nothing. So you end up having to do a really deep charge in Cheyenne, or in Ogallala or Cheyenne, depending on which direction you're going. So, and this is a long route that oftentimes has really strong winds and bad weather. And you're driving like 80 miles an hour. So you tend to have to drive slower, which is a really annoying place to drive slower. So let's see what else it can do. Hey Google, set the seat vents to max.
Okay,
Worked.
changing the seat fan speed for the driver to the highest setting.
Hey Google, set seat heater to max.
I've set the seat heater to max.
That one set both the drivers and the passenger. Hey Google, set seat fan speed to max.
Setting the seat ventilation to max.
It's weird, it uses different terminology different times. Hey Google, set the temperature to 75 degrees.
Sure, changing the temperature to 75 degrees.
Oh, this went to heat. Hey Google, turn it down just a little bit.
Decreasing the seat ventilation a little bit.
See, I was vague and said it, and it didn't do the right thing. Hey Google, set the climate to 72. Well, I guess it did the right thing. It didn't do the wrong thing. It just didn't do the thing I expected
Sure,
it to do.
changing the temperature.
There we go. Went back to AC. Hey Google, how much range do I have?
You can drive for about 201 miles.
Hey Google, how much battery charge do I have in percentage in my car? Hey Google, what's my battery percentage in my car?
Your battery is at 69%.
The numbers are sometimes a little different, so there's a rounding error difference between what Google sees and what the number sees. Like before my yoga class, they were the same, like they matched. So it's like, I notice this at chargers sometimes too, they show a different percentage than what the dash shows. So it basically just feeds back these numbers though, and it has slightly different rounding on them. What else do you want to see? Hey Google, turn on my hazard lights. Hey Google, what all can you do?
I can control several features in your car, including the air conditioning, air recirculation, auto mode, and dual zone settings. I can also adjust the fan direction, fan speed, climate power, and max defrost. Additionally, I can manage the seat temperature for both cooling and heating, the steering wheel heater, the cabin temperature, the defroster, and seat ventilation. Beyond car controls, I can help with navigation, finding nearby places, and answering general questions. Is there something specific you'd like me to help with?
Yes, how much does a humpback whale weigh?
An adult humpback whale typically weighs between 25 and 40 tons, which is roughly 50,000 to 80,000 pounds. To put that into perspective, that's about the same as 5 to 8 adult elephants. They certainly aren't light eaters either. Was there anything else you were curious about?
Yes, how much does a T-Rex weigh?
An adult Tyrannosaurus rex was an absolute unit, weighing in at about 6 to 9 tons. That's roughly 12,000 to 18,000 pounds, which makes them quite a bit lighter than those humpback whales we were just talking about, but still plenty heavy to make an entrance. Since you're on the road, are you interested in hearing more dinosaur facts, or did you need help with something else on your trip?
Are there any games you can play while I'm driving?
I can definitely help keep you entertained while you're behind the wheel. We can play some voice-based games like Trivia, I Spy, where I describe something and you guess, or even a round of 20 questions. We could also try some word games, or I can give you a riddle to solve. Do any of those sound like fun, or were you thinking of something else?
I'm curious what you can see.
Right now, my eyes are primarily on the digital health of your car and your journey. I can see your current navigation route, how much range you have left, which we saw is about 201 miles, and the status of your climate controls. I can't see the road or the interior of the car like you do, so I rely on you to keep an eye on your surroundings. Want to try a round of trivia while you drive?
I was trying to figure out how we would play I Spy.
Since I can't actually see the road, we have to play a slightly modified version. I'll pick something that's common to find while driving, like a specific car brand, a type of road sign, or a color of building, and you have to keep an eye out for it. Once you spot it, you let me know, and then it's your turn to challenge me with something you see. Want to give it a shot? I can start, or you can go first.
How about, can you play chess? Hey Google, can you play chess?
Your connection was interrupted. Check your internet connection and try again.
I got a notification on my phone that something about the mic couldn't work. Here, let me... Hey Google, you still there?
I'm right here, and ready to
Okay.
help. What's on your mind?
Can you play a game like chess?
I'd love to play a game with you, but since you're driving, playing a visual game like chess isn't safe. However, we could play a word game or a trivia challenge instead. Would you like to try one of those?
No, thank you. Let me go...
No problem at all. I'll stay quiet so you can focus on the road. Just let me know if you need anything else.
Hey Google, can you see my current speed?
I can't see your current speed. You should be able to see it on your speedometer or the dashboard display.
Well, there's Gemini. I don't know if there's anything else you want me to set it on. Hey Google, set seat heater on, or steering wheel heater on.
Turning on the seat heaters and the steering wheel heater.
Ooh, I got both, and it turned on. Hey Google, what's the weather on my route?
It looks like you'll run into some rain on your way to Laramie. Here's a quick look at the weather for your trip. Des Moines, Iowa. Currently 74 degrees Fahrenheit with light showers. There's a 71% chance of rain throughout the day. Lincoln, Nebraska. It's 72.
So under home settings, Google, I now have Gemini there. That wasn't there before, but you might ask Google on a computer with the AI assistant on how to set up your assistant in your car, and make sure you have your assistant all set up. I did delete my profile and create a new one. I don't think I needed to do that because it wasn't there when it came back, and it took like 2 weeks. I did that like 2 weeks ago, and it just now came up. So, but you want to make sure you probably have all your stuff on as far as what you allow it to do. And down at the bottom here, there's a switch to use Google Assistant. I'm not going to do that. I'm going to try Gemini for right now. And you might also do this on the computer, like you have a Google account somewhere and you can access from the computer or phone. And if you go into that Google account and set up your settings, I think that's where you'll find all the settings for Gemini, like your voice and stuff. So, like, I have it set to a British voice, but I did that on the computer. Let me see. That's just languages. But you can do that through your Google account. I don't know if I can actually do that here. So, like, assistant and voice, maybe. Yeah, like, on the computer, go to your Google account and settings for your Google Assistant, and you'll find those settings to adjust all the voice levels. And you can use a male voice or a female voice, and I picked the female British accent, and for no particular reason. And then you can then interface with it through the account in your car the same way as you would on the computer. So, and it just has some additional information there. You can ask it whatever random questions you want, as you saw there, which can be nice when you're driving if you want to know a certain fact. I'm usually like wanting to know some random thing, and I can just ask it that instead of trying to ask my phone that or something. So that's really nice. It looks like it will do routing. Hey Google, directions home.
Getting home is about 13 minutes and 6 miles away with light traffic. Would you like to start navigating?
Start navigating.
Okay, navigating home. The nearest one is 7 Brew Coffee on Collins Road, which is about 0.6 miles away. There is also a Starbucks about 0.7 miles away on First Avenue. Would you like to go to 7 Brew Coffee, or would you like to hear about some other options?
Go to 7 Brew.
Okay, navigating to 7 Brew Coffee.
So yeah, you can just ask it to go there. Hey Google, what's the top reviewers say about 7 Brew?
Top reviewers for 7 Brew Coffee mention that the service is exceptionally fast and the staff are incredibly friendly, often being described as upbeat and helpful. The menu is a major highlight, especially for those who enjoy sweet, customizable drinks like the Blondie and 7 Energy Fizzes, with many appreciating the extensive sugar-free and dairy-free options. While some coffee enthusiasts find the drinks a bit too sweet or dessert-like, most reviewers agree that the positive atmosphere and affordability make it worth the visit, even when the lines are long.
Hey Google, I don't like sweet coffee. Is there a place that's better for just traditional coffee?
If you prefer a more traditional coffee house experience, I found a few highly rated spots. Uptown Coffee Company in Marion is a great choice and is about 1.1 miles away from your current location. Another excellent option is Roasters Coffee House in Hiawatha, which is about 3.7 miles away and roasts all their beans in-house for a fresh cup. Would you like to go to Uptown Coffee Company, or would you like to hear more about some other options?
Let's go to Roasters. Replace my stop.
Sure thing. I've added Roasters Coffee House as your next stop. It's about 4 miles away.
Hey Google, now what if I wanted a good pizza pie? Not right now, but tonight. What would be a good place to go?
There are several highly rated pizza spots in Marion. Based on local favorites, here are the top 2. 1. Zoe's Pizzeria. This is a very popular vintage neighborhood joint, known for both its deep dish and thin crust pizzas. It has a high 4.6 rating and is open tonight from 4 p.m. to 9 p.m. 2. Pizza Ranch. If you're looking for a variety, this Old West-themed buffet chain offers pizza, fried chicken, and their signature cactus bread. It's rated 4.5 and is open until 8 p.m. tonight. Would you like to head to one of these, or should I tell you about a few other options like Nasso's or your pie?
How about something good for a New York-style crust?
If you're craving a solid New York-style crust, Tommaso's Pizza is probably your best bet around here. They're famous for their New York thin crust, and people really swear by the fold-and-eat style there. It's about a 12-minute drive from where you are now. Would you like me to start the navigation for you?
No, I'm not going to go there now. I was just looking for options.
Got it? Since you're looking for tonight, Tommaso's is a great call for that thin, foldable New York crust. Another solid option is your pie pizza. They let you build your own personal pizzas, so you can keep the crust exactly how you like it. Would you like me to save one of those for later? Or are you looking for a different vibe?
No thanks. I was just curious.
No problem at all. It's always good to have a game plan for dinner. If you change your mind later or want to check out the menus for Tommaso's or your pie, just let me know. Safe driving.
Hey Google, how much energy is in a lightning bolt?
A single lightning bolt is packing a massive amount of punch, usually around 1 to 10 billion joules of energy. To put that into perspective, it's enough to power a typical American home for anywhere from a few days to an entire month, though it all happens in a fraction of a second. Most of that energy actually turns into heat, light, and sound, which is why the air around a strike gets 5 times hotter than the surface of the sun almost instantly. It's a lot of power, but, unfortunately, we haven't found a way to catch it for our power grids yet, because it's just too fast and unpredictable. Are you interested in how that compares to other types of energy?
I'm curious how many miles you could drive an electric car on that energy, pretending you could capture all of it, which I know you can't.
If you could actually capture and store every bit of energy in an average lightning bolt, you'd be looking at roughly 250 to 300 kilowatt hours. For a standard electric car, which usually gets about 3 to 4 miles per kilowatt hour, that one strike would carry you between 750 and 1,200 miles. That is essentially a road trip from Chicago to Florida on a single bolt. Of course, the trick is that the energy is delivered in about 30 microseconds. Most EV batteries are like a kitchen sink, and a lightning bolt is like trying to pour the entire Great Lakes through the faucet all at once. You definitely need a bigger bucket to catch it. Since you're driving right now, are you headed somewhere far enough that you're thinking about your next charge?
No, I'm good.
Understood. If you find yourself in need of a lightning-fast snack, I see you're heading towards some great pizza spots like Zoe's or Tommaso's. Just let me know if you want to change course.
Let's change course to Lau Park. Hey Google, change route to Lau Park.
I'm sorry, I couldn't find a Loud Park. I did find Low Park nearby in Marion. Would you like to change your route to Low Park instead?
Yes, let's go to that one. So, alright, yeah, it works pretty well. You can see that you can just ask it whatever you want. Hey Google, max defrost.
Sure, turning on max defroster.
Hey Google, turn it back to auto climate 72 degrees.
I've set the temperature to 72 degrees and turned on auto climate.
Oh, it looks like it turned off auto climate. Toggled it, I bet. That was nice. So, but no, overall it works pretty well. You can tell it to set fan speed, steering wheel heater, whatever. So I like it. It's, you know, your typical digital assistant. It knows a creepy amount about you. So, like, use at your own discretion. But it's much more helpful than the Gemini was, in my personal opinion, because it can just understand better about what's going on, what you're asking. But at the same time, it has some flaws of just being typical LLM AIs. It can get too verbose, for instance. Like, I don't need to know all the information it tells me sometimes, or it always tells you the little happy fact, like, you know, make you excited and tells you how good you are, that type of thing. So it can get kind of irritating sometimes. But otherwise, it works pretty well. So with that, I'll let you guys go, and thanks for watching.